The Enlightenment philosophers, what was their main idea? The late 17th and 18th century was a period of many changes. Between discoveries in science and disagreements over religion, people were questioning the traditional ways of living and knowing. Thinkers, called the philosophes, or philosophers in French, were particularly hopeful that they might discover new ways to understand and improve their society. One belief that the philosophes shared was that nature is an excellent teacher. They believed that there are natural laws or truths that people do not always recognize. They believed that if people observed their surroundings, they could discover patterns in nature that could be applied to human activities, like government and economics. Another belief the philosophers shared was the confidence in people's ability to use reason to discover truths. In fact, the Enlightenment period in history is often called the Age of Reason. Intellectuals believed that they used reasoning powers God or nature would have given them, they could answer any question. A combination of careful observation and clear-headed reasoning were the two keys to understanding the truth of all things. One reason the philosophers believed in the existence of natural laws was the work of a famous scientist, Isaac Newton. By making new observations and studying the observations other physicists before him, Newton noticed that the physical universe. Newton proved that the force that pulls objects is the same force that holds the planets in orbit around the unmoving sun. Newton called this force gravity, and described how it worked in several strokes of genius we called Newton's laws. The philosophers believed that what Newton learned about the planets, that they could learn about people. In other words, if there were rules that explain how objects in the sky behave, there must be natural laws or rules that explain how people behave. They believed that these laws were universal. That is, they could be found everywhere and simply just had to be discovered. Many a philosopher hoped that he or she could become the Isaac Newton of social sciences. This mini-Q presents the ideas of four philosophers, writing about four different areas of human society: government, religion, the economy, and the social role of women. Your first job is to understand what they're saying. Their language is not always easy, but the passages are short. Then as you move from document to document, ask yourself if there's one important idea that keeps reappearing, an idea that is basic to all four thinkers. In other words, answer the question before us. The Enlightenment philosophers, what was their main idea?